Welcome to the Nitty Gritty. We are here at the Swanky Mix Factory in Southfield, Michigan, and we want to give a shout out to IV for having us. Now let's get down to it. First, our host. We have the loving and gentle Miss Stephanie, the man on a natural high, Kenny, and the spicy firecracker, Aisha, and lastly, me.
The sensuous Jen.
The beautiful.
Bring your voice up. All right, the beautiful Jen G.
Thank you very much. Now let's get down to it.
Hey, it's my turn, right?
Now, that's what I didn't even know. Now I didn't know after that who do it go
Yes,
to next.
You ahead, they gonna have
Sorry,
paper
we
for
have
you.
it
They
written
gonna
out
have
next
paper for
time.
you.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. Don't drop your voice.
So the Nitty Gritty is a show that discusses life's basics, questions. We do it with humor. We do it with personal experience and also with enlightenment. Because hey, it would just be an ordinary couch conversation if you didn't walk away with learning a thing or two, right? We think we have something to teach you. We do. Right.
Well, it still will be exciting to me, but I'm here to do the disclaimers because I don't want people to think that we're just trying to tell people what to do. Ladies.
We are.
Ladies, but we are giving our opinions on different topics that was range from religion, to sex, to children, to tech talk. Anything that we can think of to make this exciting for you.
Exactly.
I'm representing the male's opinion, although I don't represent every man. Okay, I understand it. There's a variation of how we think and how we do and how we accept stuff. But I am here to give my opinion. And if you're a man out there and you want to give your opinion, you call me so I can tell them what you think. That's how we feel.
Or call me so I can tell you.
I need some help.
Whatever. Hello. And our shows, we're gonna, like Kenny said, we're gonna talk about a lot of different topics. We're just getting started, so we need your input. Please send us in your topic ideas. We would love to hear from you. You can reach us at Twitter or on our Facebook at the Nitty Gritty Talk. We would love to hear from you. Today's show topic, though, we're also going to talk about sexual compatibility. But before we get into that, I would like to take the temperature of what's going out in the community. What really is going on? I feel really bad about Whitney.
I feel really bad about Whitney. She was a good, great singer. She really made her mark on the world at large. Love her or hate her, she affected you either way.
Yes.
And that's the mark of a really talented and special person on this earth. I think 48 years is not long enough, but
It is not. And just, keynote, prescription drugs and alcohol do not mix. We must stop doing that, people.
Right, that's true.
Okay.
I'm on a natural high, so I don't ever put the two
Me too,
together.
Kenny.
It took me long. I was over 30 before I started taking aspirin.
Just take the aspirin first, wait a couple hours, then have your drink.
That's right.
Can I say something?
Sure.
I feel bad for Bobby.
Oh, yeah.
Which one? Bobby Christina?
Bobby Brown.
I do too. Why you
Bobby,
feel
you
bad?
be getting a bad rap. I understand you. I feel you. I know you are not the downfall of Whitney's life. You're not. She was, I don't know what she was like. But I understand that you are innocent in this. And I'm so sorry that people want to blame you for that. So you know what? My heart goes out to you. I saw your video at your concert when you found out.
Her number is right here, Bobby. I'm gonna put the
I
number
wanted
right
to
here.
cry, Bobby. I wanted to cry for you because I feel so bad.
I
Of course.
You disagree?
What's up with Bobby bringing the whole entourage though to the funeral?
But they was his children,
that
wasn't
was no. He
They
had
couldn't pay
more than
respect.
his children. He had more than his children. I think that it was decent enough just for him to bring himself, even if he was just going to bring his wife. Even I thought was acceptable, and a kid or two. But he had men with him,
A
big men.
kid
that
or
like,
two?
Yeah, his kids, like his other kids. Even that's fine. But
I
like a
think-
whole entourage, he had big bodyguards and everything with him.
I
That was
believe
a bit much.
restrictions on any level when it comes to somebody like I could see if he was a boyfriend. I could see if he was just some guy she dated for a while. They shared their lives together for over 14 years.
Yes, they did.
And
they
if
did.
he was mourning and he brought some people with him, what's the harm? It was more camera
entourage,
people there
Kenny.
than what he brought.
But guess what? They probably wanted to be at Whitney's funeral too, to pay their
Yeah,
respects.
and
So I don't
entourage.
understand
They
why
weren't
there's
on the list.
I'm sure.
A list to a funeral? Are you
Wow.
kidding me?
I
I
felt
don't
they
think-
should have let that man bring in his kids. Now,
Yeah,
he
every
should've been
I
out
can
with
see
kids.
if they said they didn't have any space for the other people. I don't know about all
And
the
he
other
wanted
people.
everybody to sit on the front pew with
But
him.
Whitney,
That was their grandmother.
but I do have to agree with
His
you on that.
whole entourage, everybody.
I would have put him on the
That
front
was a
pew.
bit much.
I would have put him on the front pew,
I
but
don't
I
think
would have
it's-
had him in there with the family.
There's fault to be had on both sides. If you demanding to have 14 seats in the front row, that's
Yeah.
not cool.
That's not.
And for them to say, all right, you've been here for 15 minutes, you need to get out.
They
That's
just
not cool.
they was just mad.
But that's not cool.
They took out they personal. It's not cool. They
and
personal
plus, they've been
opinion.
mourning, they hurt. I understand
Yeah.
you're not in your right mind. Okay. But hindsight, when you're looking back, this man lost his ex-wife.
He
Everybody
did.
here still loves people that they was with.
Because
Right.
true
That's
love never fails.
That's
That's
right.
true.
If you don't love them anymore, you never did.
That's right.
That's true.
That's another show topic for you. I'll
Yeah.
tell you.
Yeah.
That's
So,
right.
so understanding
I
that,
can't wait for that one.
she would have wanted him there.
She would have. I agree.
She would
I
have.
disagree
And
with
she
that.
was the star
Yeah.
of the funeral,
Right.
if it's such a thing.
She was
Exactly.
the star.
So understanding that, if you got a personal issue with whoever was the hierarchy in the family at that point, if you got an issue with him, that's your issue with him. You take
I
care
agree
of
with
it.
that.
But he can't bring 20 people in there either. So I say it's
Exactly.
fault to be
It's true.
had on both sides.
He
So
can bring 20 people in there, but they can't all sit on the first row.
that's why I say it's fault to
Standing
each
room
side.
only.
Standing room only.
Standing room only.
I understand that.
But again, we can talk about this for days on end. You
Yes.
tell us what you think
What
at
do
the
you
Nitty Gritty
think?
Talk.
I'm
You
sure
can give
people
us
are
your
writing right
opinion
now.
as well.
Okay.
But let's get down to it.
Let's get down to it.
That's
I
right.
believe the topic today is sexual compatibility,
Compatibility.
and that is at the crux of most relationships. That's one of the greatest things in a relationship. When it's going well, it can be beat. When it's not there, it's a misfiring of some kind of connection. And that the younger guys, or when I was younger, I had no idea about connection. Sexual compatibility was sexual compatibility. If you was there and I was there, we was compatible.
That's right. That's right.
That was it. That's all compatible. It was I was coming and you was patting. And we was getting some business.
Exactly.
That's all we was working with.
Right.
But as you get older, you understand connection of human beings. You understand how special it could be and how deep it could get. I don't want to go too deep right now, but I just wanted to broach that subject and see what you guys think about it.
That's a good way to put it. That's a good way to put it. I think that not only is it young men, but young women as well. That's how I looked at it anyway when I was younger. If you were there and I was there, we had space and opportunity. We were getting to it. I still feel like that now.
Her email is right here.
Yes,
She's
but,
joking. She's joking.
yes, but I'm not. I agree with Penny on that one. It's very important.
That is
Yes.
space and opportunity. I like how that comes
Hey.
down to it.
I must be old then.
Oh,
No, always say older, never old.
did you guys ever write down how many sexual partners you had when you were
I've
young?
done- I've
Did you
played
ever
that
get with
game
your
and I've
friends
lost
and
that
write
game.
down the number of people.
I only needed my hand.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, right.
I didn't
Space
think
and
it was
opportunity.
On you.
And,
I have
as a-
2 kids. I have 2 partners.
and speaking for men,
Right, you
I
said-
always use my
One
hand.
kid, one partner.
But it's
Right.
that game always, you can never win playing that game unless your answer's one. You baby.
How about 0?
Well then I'm not talking to you. At that point.
Well,
Compatible with me and my
There you
finger.
go. Hey,
Exactly.
hey,
it done every time.
whatever floats your boat. Find your lost remote. Whatever goes down your road, that's cool.
yeah.
So the size really matter?
To me, I don't have to. I got one size fits all.
Well,
Okay. If you have an opinion to that, please write in and let us know.
Please write.
Again, Nitty Gritty Talk.
You mean personal experience or
Personal
opinion?
experience.
I want my numbers right here. Put my Smurf. Put my number up too.
We want to know that too. So do you have any secrets out there we don't know about?
Secrets.
Right in.
Actually, when it comes to sexual compatibility, I remember an experience of mine. I was on the road doing a play, and we was in Washington D.C. Met up with a nice young lady. We was gonna be there for 3 weeks, a week of rehearsals, and we was down there. It was a gospel play. I don't know why I was getting so much play.
those would be the ones.
Those are
That's the other topic.
Exactly.
The one who, hallelujah.
Exactly.
Oh Lord! Hey, I ain't mad at Hallelujah. Anyway, met this girl, kicking it for a little while, and we started, having a sexual situation amongst us, and we were. I didn't think we were going to be compatible. she seemed like she was I was a church boy, sheltered church boy. Don't drink, don't smoke, still don't. But
That doesn't make you a church boy.
I was a sheltered church boy.
Makes you a square.
And that's another topic.
I was not. I didn't club. I didn't do the things that most of my age was doing. So I guess that made me unique in her eyes and mine because the minute she usually was home. She dealt with drug dealers and all that stuff. So I was a breath of fresh air. I made her laugh, guttural laughs that she hadn't gotten to me, I guess.
That's a big word.
Yeah.
Belly up.
Right.
Yeah, one of those kind of laughs. And I was different to her. And I remember we were into what we were doing, and she removed the protection herself
Oh wow.
and said that I wouldn't mind making a baby with you. And I was like, wait a minute. And my hips just got stuck.
And what?
Ow, I'm out. No more in thrust. Everything was out.
Like, hey, wait a minute. Right.
And it's that kind of idea, nobody had ever said anything like that to me before.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, wow, that's really different. I need to talk about this.
Yeah.
I'd
You know what I'm
say.
saying? And it was an experience. So I thought about, now the secret thing comes into this. Years ago, that was years ago. It tickled in my mind once Facebook and everything got big and people started hearing, hey, I remember you from Washington. I was like, oh God, yes she is. What if she tell me I got a 15-year-old baby out there?
I know, right?
I see how people can go through that and feel that little anxiety for a minute. Because I only have one son. And it was like, wow, if I have a 15-year-old daughter out there and I missed all that time, I would be sick.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the only, it's not really exciting, but that's really was important to me at the time.
Exactly.
She hasn't gotten in touch with me yet.
But you can reach them at any time.
But now put it up here. Right above my head.
But then again, let me come back to if size matters or not, because I want to get my opinion on that.
Okay then.
Well, actually, I think that no, because actually, if you have a man that's huge-o, larger size,
Huge-o, like-
and most of the time they think they're really doing something and they're not, because they're
Yeah.
just like banging it out and it's not doing anything because it just goes right to the bottom and can't touch anything else.
The bottom.
You girls know what I mean. And
The bottom
sometimes
is
the men with the smaller penises, they can just automatically get right to it. Does anybody agree?
I
Even
don't
though I've
know.
only had
Smaller
partners I can count on my
meaning-
hand.
Yeah, we need to know
The one.
what is big and what is small.
What is big and what is small?
Oh, we got one.
Our camera guy has
I would say that, what do you think? I would think that big would probably be about maybe like 8 to 10 inches to me.
Okay.
To me, that's
Oh,
pretty
If
big.
you're going from,
Yes,
if
to
you're going
me.
from,
8 to 10
8
inches.
is nice.
That's much one.
I'm blessed.
well, some people
I
take,
think that is.
That's pretty big. Really?
I don't think that's big.
Really?
I think 10 is big.
Aisha.
I think 9 and 10.
You don't think 8 is pretty?
No, I think 8 is nice.
It's pretty big.
Shout out to Jeff.
Anyway,
you
Shout
get
out.
Jeff right here.
anyway, back to me. Like I was saying, and I would
That's
say,
another
so
time.
that's big to me. And I would say small to me is probably about maybe
4 or less?
4 or less, yes. Because anything in the
4
middle is
inches
pretty
or less.
decent. Yeah, probably like 4 or less. That's
That's
pretty.
like child.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
You don't get child molestation in this one.
That's
Well,
pretty
from
bad.
Tic Tac to Elephant Trunk, you can make your call, set right in. You know the names.
It's pretty bad.
You talk to her. She believes that you said 8 is normal.
Yeah.
You need about what?
No,
17. That's like
Don't nobody
that's
want no
twins.
elephant trunk.
Definitely
She's running from that. She's running from that.
Yeah, I don't like all that. I'd be running away from that, but yeah.
But we don't want to say it's pretty bad if it's like 4 inches because they have.
No,
Some
because
people- some
they
people have
You know what? The
There's so many
vaginal
different
canal,
ways.
ladies, we know that it's only between 4 and 5 inches long.
And hey, you
Truly.
know it's trying to get
It's
to
an
the G
angle.
spot. It's a
Yeah, there's
not
ways.
that
There's
long as
places
it
it
can
can
go here, you're
go.
good.
There's places it can go, definitely.
and we don't want it to
Right.
go past it.
Right.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? We want it to hit
Hit
it.
Everybody all right?
You know what
Everybody
I'm saying?
okay?
We are. We
Can we get
okay.
hey Smurf? Can we get some towels?